Hi, it's Belinda, Aussie Stitcher, coming on the 30th of April 2023. Apparently, I had just done, started and I said 2024. I'm already skipping this year. Michaela corrected me. She's like, what are you doing? It's been a couple of months. I think we can safely guarantee, if you've watched my last video, that doing fortnightly videos isn't going to happen. The last 2 months have been really not stitchy at all. I've had kids sick, kids on holidays that were sick during holidays, work, and just extra stuff. Like I'm gardening. I hate gardening, but we have no garden, so I'm gardening. Life's busy. You know, stitching's a hobby. So yeah, so monthly it is, but I will sprinkle in farming stuff as it crops up here and there. Right. I have 2 kids on standby because we're going to do, they're my random number generators. So, Michaela is going to be picking the first one. She needs to pick a number between 1 and 22 to win this StitchNButton bag with all the StitchNButton goodies, the scissors and everything. So, I don't have a pen with me. Michaela, what is your random number? 3. All right, an Aussie in a Kiwi world, congratulations, you're the winner. An Aussie in a Kiwi world, congratulations, you have won this bag. I will comment on your comment. Also, I'm on Instagram under Aussie Stitcher. It is a private account, but if we're friends on there, message me. Otherwise, I will put an email somewhere so that you can email me your address. But congratulations, you have won this bag. Thank you, Michaela. Right, Sophie, are you ready to pick your one from 1 to 20 for this bag with the Black Bird Designs All Joys for All Time chart?
17.
17 is Kathy Dill for 780. You are the winner of this bag. Same as before, I am on Instagram if you want to message me. Otherwise, I'll put my email down, message on your comment to let you know that you are the winner of this bag. Congratulations, everyone, for entering. I had a reasonable amount of people enter, more than I expected. So, again, thank you. I am over 2,000 subscribers. Thank you for everyone that's been watching and commenting. Still don't know how long I've been doing this. I think it's been about 7 years. Maybe 6. Wheels 9 this year. I have no idea. We'll go with X amount of time I have been doing this. Right, thank you, kids. You may go on your journeys. No. Right, so stitching's been low the last couple of months, and where are we? Let's head to March. What have I got written down? So some of these I'll do Anzac last because I did that over 2 months. Otherwise, yeah, I will start with Emerald Mermaid. Very organised here. Here we go. Emerald Mermaid by Mermaid. And basically when you look at it, you'll notice the fabric is different, but I have done the exact same amount of stitches that I did previously. And that is because when I went to feel like I've actually got too much light. The drawings of it. When I went to stitch on this, I didn't like the fabric that I had started on. So, I mean, that's the colour. So we'll go this way. And so with a couple of friends and Sophie, I think it might have been even Michaela, I threw up some fabric and went, what do you think? And this was the most popular one. So I'm now stitching it on. Colour and Cotton 28 count casual Cilio. First time ever using, I mean, I have her fabric, quite a bit of her fabric, but the first time I've ever started a project on a colour of cotton. Love it. And I'm so much happier with the stitches and everything. I do have probably too much light for a change. Anyway, that happens. There we go. So I'd stitched 522 stitches. Exactly the same, has no extra progress, just different fabric, which is a shame. But I'm a lot happier with the fabric this time. So I also stitched on Autumn Queen. Did not get stitched in this month by Mirabilia also. And I did 1,316 stitches. So I kind of need to do 2,000-ish, like increase to about 1,200 to get it up to the point where it will be finished. I'll let you know the fabric in a minute. So I can't remember where I worked, to be honest. I somehow think it was in here. But you will see the before picture and you will see it. Do love this. I have swapped out the give me a minute, the white fluffy thread to, I think, 3866 or 3865. What's the white fluffy thread called? The Rainbow Gallery Whisper White. It called for like 3 of them. I decided that I didn't love the stitching with it that much to do it. It's autumn here where I live at the moment. We get like 3 weeks where you're like, holy smackaroni, it's so cold during the day. You need jumpers and jackets, unless you're Sophie, who likes waking up all the time. But we're like 20 degrees Celsius most of the time. At night we're colder. So for me, yeah, and it's not even, that's winter, not autumn. Autumn is, you know, you can be t-shirts and weather. So it didn't need to be like that fluffy, jumpery look. So looking to the bag again, I think I lost my ticket for this. I have, so I have to put this aside. This is 32 count, picture this plus, I think in either ancient or heroic. So the next one I did over the next 2 months. So an Anzac, where I'll show you in a minute. As I'm looking at my numbers, I did 1,001 in March, and I did 1,041 in April. And I had someone, Debbie, a new subscriber, ask me what fabric. And do I not have a card in here either? Debbie, I will, I think it's Debbie, I will put your name, I'll put it down below because it is one that I have trouble pronouncing. I'm so sorry. Here is my before pic. She is an American dyer. That I do know. And I have reached my goal by finishing. Oh, I love that. Like it might have just lost a bit of the sun, but I like the look of that. So I have finished the top 3 pages. 3 pages, 4 pages. That was my goal. So this will be put away until I finish Winter's Lace, and this will become my focus for a finish in that spot. Love it. Again, in case we have any new people watching, the fabric I chose represents the dirt of Australia, and the black DMC thread, did I even show you the cover page? I'll show you the cover page in a minute, is representative of the Maori tattoos. Hold please. Alright, so because I forgot to show it, that is what it looks like. It's Long Dog Anzac. So hopefully I finish Winter's Lace soon and this will come out, and then when that one's finished I'll pull out Spangle, I think, and concentrate on that one. Right, the other one that I worked on both is Winter's Lace, and I just took my pen out that marks my pages, and I did 470 stitches. I'm not sure if they were half or not, and then 463 full in this month. And normally I would pull it out today. I'll try and work this on Sundays. Here is my before pic, and here is, I think this is sorry, Winter's Lace. I'm doing it again by Dimensions Gold. This is what it looks like. Okay, and I'm finally done with this edge. This wolf is completely backstitched, and now I'm over in here. So loving this. I reckon I have another 3 months and it should be finished if I just keep chipping away at it, which I don't. That's the problem. And I forgot a whip. That's what happens sometimes. Right. I will show you this next whip and then I'll go and get the one that I'm missing. Slightly of a hot mess, but that happens sometimes. Right. My next whip that I just finished working on actually was the Embroiderist by Joan Elliott, and she is stitched on 32 count Barbie Girl from Colour Cascades. And I did 864 stitches, and here is now where I'm up to. That's actually quite a good look of the fabric, but I filled in here, went out to where the pillows are, and then I went back to dress. So very happy. Not my 1,000 stitches that I like working on before a change, but happy nonetheless. So many pretty blues. Blue is my favourite colour, so loving that. Alright, another quick break while I quickly duck and get the whip that I'm missing, and then I'll be back. As I went to grab a whip, and I actually had started recording, I realised that I forgot another one. So I had to stop again, get back. You don't record for like 2 months and suddenly it's like you're back to being a new beginner, forgetting all the stuff and how to do it. Right, so if you have not been watching, you're new to watching I should say, a friend of mine, Vicky from StitchNButton, she picks 2 to 3 whips a month that is outside the ones that I work on every month. I have 50 something whips. I'm focusing on 4, and she just picks a random couple so that I try and touch a lot of whips. So the ones that I'm trying to focus on is Autumn Queen by Mirabilia, December Fairy by Mirabilia, A Perfect World, which I haven't really touched, by the Scarlet House, and Winter's Lace, Gold's Dimension. Those are the ones I focus on, and then any other is just bonus stitching. What she has been doing is that she's been picking a whip that she knows that I want to aim for a finish at some point, and saying, this is the one I want you to work on for 3 months. Anzac was one that was that, and I managed to reach my goal. This next 3 months is Sleeping Beauty, and when I went back and re-looked at it, I am very close to finishing this half. I am in here plus in the pillows. So we've got pillows, I think it's like here. So my goal is to finish the stitching and then the back stitching. Like Anzac, it might take that extra little bit of oomph, because Anzac took stitching into April to finish. So this might do the same. I'm not really fussed. I did get 1,000 odd stitches. I've misplaced my book in all this process. So I'm really happy with what I did. This is Picture This Plus 32 count blush. So I did the pillow in here, a little bit in here, and then quite a lot of the arch. There's a lot of backstitch gold metallic in here. I have a kid that's upset with his sister, and a kid that's decided she just has to be on her scooter. But anyway, I love this. So my goal is by the end of this year to finish that top, that one whole page, backstitch and all. So I was really excited. The other one that Vic, the other 2 that Vic picked this month was Cinderella Joan Elliott, which I did not get to, and The Embroideress by Joan Elliott. So there's that one. And the other one I forgot to get was December Fairy, which I think I did like 800 stitches. So a before pic will be coming. That's what she looks like. I'm having a hard time. I don't know if it's necessarily the fabric or the design. This is for Sophie, and it looks so good on picture, but I don't think I love fabric necessarily, and that happens sometimes. But anyway, this is where she's now up to, and I have done, I think, the dress out to here. This is 32 count opal frost by Chromatic Alchemy from the UK. There we go, that's better. So it's quite a small memorabilia, but very bead heavy. Right, that is all my stitching. I am going to have to stop and sort out what's going on with these kids. I'll be back. Right, the last bit of this video, on this very choppy video, is things that I have gotten. First one is I won a pack of bits and bobs from Silks For You. I'm still not 100% sure how I won it. Certainly not complaining. They are stunning colours. So this one would be my favourite. The only issues I ever have with these, I don't swap things out very often because it gives me anxiety. If anyone has watched me for a while would know that conversions and just swapping threads is just not something I do. So these are very beautiful colours, very soft, very beautiful. There is no tags or names on them. I'm guessing they're literally just bits and bobs. So I don't know, because they have that monthly where if you get tagged in their giveaway you win one, so I don't know if that's what happened and I just didn't realise I got tagged, but thank you very much. The other thing is during the school holidays, Sophie had the opportunity to go on the Lewin, which is a sailing ship that young adults from 14 to 21 can go on and experience, and they go sailing. It's a proper sailing ship. So when I had dropped Sophie off to go on the boat, Stitch and Corners was actually open. It's a cross-stitching shop, and they have moved from Victoria Park, which is completely out of my way to drive to I can't remember, I'll put the address in, but it's literally a small detour for me to go home. It's not out of my way at all. So I was really quite happy that I could go there. It was a very small shop. She's still building supplies. She has signs everywhere saying, you know, hand-dyed fabrics to come in, and this new designer's coming, and you know, just she has such enthusiasm, and was a great little store, and she has such potential with the ideas that she has to make it into a fabulous store. So if you're ever in Perth, please go to Stitch's Corner, support. She does have it online as well, which she's building up, but she can only stay open if we support her, and I don't think Perth actually has another shop. I found her very welcoming. It was a welcoming atmosphere in the store, catered for the tapestry as well, had weeks dyed threads, DMC, had some anchor, had mirabilia charts, but she is still in the process. She's only just opened. I think she was open for like 2 weeks when I got there. So in the process of building up stock, and had so many ideas. Yeah, cannot harp on how fabulous it was to go there. So if you're ever in Perth and you have some spare time, I don't think she's open Fridays, Saturdays. She's open Monday to Thursday. I would go and experience it. I will also put a photo of the sailing ship, just a brief one that I have that I took while we were in Fremantle, of the boat that Sophie went on, so you can have an idea, if you're not from Western Australia, what we're talking about. Anyway, all that to say is, because I didn't need anything, I just wanted to stop and have a look, because I didn't get to go to a cross-stitching store very often. All I did was buy some, that glare is really starting to be annoying, 36 count, like ivory, fabric, and I got a fat half. And it was cut straight from the bolt, so it's not serged, but that was fine. Like, I didn't need anything, didn't really want anything, and I saw this and I kind of went, oh, I like that colour. So, yeah, love it. Really recommend her. Found her so lovely, so helpful, so full of ideas. Please go and check her out. Another store that I want to rave about is a Stitch in Time in Hobart. I ordered a corner clamp for my Laurie stand in March, and it just never came. And I put in one of those inquiries to Australian Post, and they're like, oh, looks like it's lost. I'm sorry. We'll try and find it. And I was like, it's a lot of money not to have a parcel. So I emailed, can't think of her name, I'll put it in, down below. But anyway, I emailed a Stitch in Time and just explained, gave her my tracking number, and like, hey, is it possible you can find out what's happened with this parcel? Because you were the ones that sent it, you might have some idea. Immediately got, like, within the next day, because I think I sent it late at night, an apology that, you know, that the parcel has been lost, and they were immediately sending me out another one. No questions asked. And cannot rave about how lovely it was to deal with. Fast service. So lovely. I hate when that happens because I feel like the store's missing out. But cannot rave more. Again, two fabulous stores. A Stitch in Time in Hobart is really, really awesome. So Stitches Corners. We're so lucky in Australia that we're slowly getting more and more online stores, mortar stores, to have some choices. So all that to say is this is my clamp. It's already decked out in all my stuff that I have on it, and I love it. So it stitches, it goes like on my Laurie stand, like that. So it holds like the corner. So yeah, and that is it. So it was a rough one, lots of stops, but I hadn't done it for 2 months and I forgot some stuff that I had to go and get. So thank you everyone for supporting me. Thank you for the liking, subscribing. Thank you for just being awesome. And I will see you next time. Happy stitching.